Good morning, everyone. It's Monday and it's freezing. Jack Frost has been again. We've had this glorious weather for the last about 2-3 days. Hang on, let me show you over here because the sun is just coming up. The sun is coming up for the morning and I'm about to pop into the gym to do a workout because I've been trying to get back into some routine and structure with the exercise over the Christmas period because I fell off the exercise band, and I am trying to get fit again. So I'm ready for 2026, being well, healthy and fit. But holy moly, let me just show you what's going on in here. So this is the new recording media studio, which is also going to be a photography studio. And as you can see, this is, I think I called her Agatha. Agatha, who rocked up in December because my partner is obviously using this to hone on his photography skills. So she's been scaring the life out of everybody since she's arrived. And then over here is the gym. So I have a treadmill, rowing machine down here, this stepper thing, which I never use, my partner uses. And then I've got my weights that I use, and then we've got this little area here for exercising. But this morning, I need to find my trainers because where have my trainers gone? Oh, here they are. So this morning I'm going to do a little run. So this is what I do every day. Hang on, why is that not following me? Okay, that's better. So I'm going to do a run on the treadmill. I usually do about a mile, and then I do my weights exercises. Probably going to be watching a podcast. I've been catching up on some podcasts over the Christmas period because I watch a lot of podcasts on YouTube in between, either listening to them in the car or on YouTube is where I consume my podcast. So I'm watching a podcast right now with Grace Andrews and another chap that's been interviewed. So I'm going to watch the rest of that while I'm on my treadmill, and then I'll get into the gym activities. I may show you a little bit of my gym stuff. I don't think it's probably probably not the best at doing it, but I'll see if I record a little bit of it. Okay, let's go. So that's the workout done. It's so funny having this green screen behind me while I'm doing my workout. So basically last year, if you were following me on Facebook, because that's where I spend most of my time, is on the old book face, you will have known that I run. So basically I've been running since the age of 11. I competed for my local athletics club. I've done track and field, cross country and road running. When I started this business, the online business, I took people on a journey with me when I trained for a marathon, which was so painful, because you have to run so many miles. Anyway, at the same time, I was going through menopause, which I am now, I think, 2 years in. Menopause. Yeah, 2 years. Which was one of the reasons I started the marathon training, because I needed something to focus on to keep me sane at the time, because I wasn't on HRT at the time. But anyway, last year, or when I was living in Worcester, so that was 2024, in the May, I decided to head back to the gym and start doing weights because I was reading lots up on the menopause and it was saying that I needed to start doing strength training. So I switched from cardio, because I used to do loads of cardio. I'd just be like, I could run miles on the treadmill or on the roads. But I switched from cardio to weights. And so for the last year, since May 2024, and then when we moved back up to Skye in the August 2024, I have just been doing basically like a mile on the treadmill. I did attempt to start training for another marathon last year. Well, I say last year, this year. And I started training in January, but then I was so ill in March and I was due to be running this marathon in May that I decided to pull out because I just couldn't do any training because I was just so ill. Anyway. But since then, I've just been doing a mile on the treadmill and then I might walk as well. So I like do at least 15 minutes. And then I just do my little dumbbell exercises. So I either do a Joe Wicks workout, which is like a 10-minute HIIT dumbbells workout. Or if I'm watching a podcast like I have been, I'll just do my own thing for free weights. Now, because I haven't been doing anything for the last, because November was like a way out, I've just been building back in gradually. So I'll do some squats, I'll do some dumbbells, I'll do some arm lifting, but I only do about 10-15 minutes. So my exercise usually is around 30 minutes a day, 5 times a week. And that's all I do, and some walking. I do want to up that. I do want to do more, but the problem is, because I'm always so busy, I can't cram it in. And when I was doing the marathon training, because it just took over my life, I don't want it to take over my life because then it starts becoming hard and then I don't want to do it. Like, we're all there, like no one wants to physically get up and start going into the gym. So me breaking it down into a mile and then just 10 minutes weights works for me right now. So basically what I'm saying to you, if you've got this far in the ramble, is that if you, because I really believe that exercise is the key to helping keeping this in check and obviously keeping this in check. Just start with something. That's what I mean. That's why I just do 1 mile on the treadmill, 10-15 minutes weights, and that's it. And some days I might just do the weights and I might just do a run. If you just set yourself a small goal and just be like, right, I'm just going to do 10 minutes, it's better than nothing. Then usually also what I do is I'll have my weights. I might take these here. I might have to buy another set for my new office, and I'll just do dumbbells like this and this and this while I'm waiting for things to load up because my internet is so slow. So I'll just do stuff at the desk as well. Anyway, so I just share that little bit of random exercise stuff with you. So I'm now going to go. I'm going to go and get showered, washed, dressed, and I'm going to be setting up the new office today, which is across the way. So I'll take you with me and show you what I've got so far in the office. There isn't much. Got a new desk. I say a new desk, I'll explain when we get in there, but I'll show you what's going on. Anyway, let's go. We're back again and we're in the new office. You can see behind me we've had all of the acoustic wood put up, all here. And I'm in the middle of sorting out where I'm going to put my desk and everything else. And here's why, let me show you. So the front of the office has got this massive glass panel and I've got obviously beautiful views. So I'm deciding if I'm gonna have my desk in the middle so I can look out onto the sea and the mountains every day, which is pretty cool. Or I have my desk over here, which then means this would be the background. And then I can see out that way, which is obviously a different view. The view's there, you can't really see it. So I'm just gonna have a little play with the desk. Now, funny thing with the desk, let's quickly show you. So, oh, going the wrong way with the camera. So this is my desk. Can you see it? Can you see it? This desk was the original desk that I started this business on, working from the spare room over 4 years ago. So this is like a full circle. So I was going to buy another desk, which was like a standy uppy downy one. But I thought I'll try this out first because I didn't want to waste a good desk. And it is a nice table. So we're going to set it up and see what it's like to work off. But usually I think I can still do it. It's just like when I do training and stuff, I prefer to deliver all my training standing up. Like I don't like being seated in a chair delivering training because I'm all about the energy and the movement. So I actually like to be up on my feet when I'm doing delivery, when I'm interviewing people, etc. So I'm going to have a little play around with it. But it means I can work, but it also might mean I need another solution for raising the desk when I do interviews and stuff. Plus, I suffer with a bad back, so that's why I like to work up and down so I can keep on the move. But the view here looks amazing in the office. What I'm looking at looks amazing, and that's what I need to be seeing every single day. So the office is nowhere near finished. We've got nothing up on the walls yet, which I need to organise. Deciding we've got a rug, deciding if I'm going to put a chair, like it's literally bare bones at the minute, but it's the starting point. Anyway, I'm playing around with desks today. So I've managed to set up the office. So today I've been setting up office and then putting the desk in various different places around the room to check lighting, to check the sounding, like setting up microphones. Some still to work to do, but what I have realised is I look like I'm in a chocolate box and I'm already in enough brown. So I need to get pictures and stuff sorted out for the studio so that when I record and do all my interviews that there's something in the background behind me. And look at this, look, the scenery today is pretty stunning again here in Skye. We're just taking the dogs for a quick walk before the sun goes down. It's very cold as well. It's cold holding his stick. So yeah, that's what I've been doing today, prepping the studio so I can start booking people in for interviews. And we'll be starting off with our partner sponsors, which we're really excited about doing. And then we'll be rolling into all the judges. Also gearing up for a big launch that's coming up in January. So I've been doing a lot of prep around that. So here's the thing, guys, when you're doing launches, there's a lot of work that goes into it. So first of all, you've got to figure out like all the content. So obviously we're getting ready for all the warm-up content. Then there's the actual promo stage, so the promotion of the said event that I am being part of. And then you've got the sales week, which is when the cart opens. So when you're doing a launch, you're looking at 1 week or so warm up, 2 weeks promo, 1 week of the actual delivery of the event, and then another week of sales week, which is like a 5-week promo. Well, not promo, it's a 5-week launch. So it's 5 weeks is a long time to be launching. And I've done this event previously for the last 2 years, and I'm doing it again this year, but I'm doing it differently this year because I'm going to be so busy with the Class Business Awards, which I'm really excited about doing. I am changing the way I'm going to run this launch this year because I'm building a team, so I'm going to have a team that can help me. It's going to be provider led. So I'm really interested to see how this campaign works, but it means there's been a lot of late nights getting everything ready because I've got to get all the social media content ready, copy written, then all the assets built, and then I hand it off to my social media manager, who then just schedules everything in for me, fills in all the gaps for me. In terms of like if there's bits missing and stuff, she'll come back to me telling me what else I need to do. But I've been doing all the prep for that, and that's taken up a lot of time over Christmas because this launch is kicking off from the 12th of January. So when this vlog comes out, I think we'll be in the warm-up stage. I'll have to see actually if we are or not. or if we're in full promo stage. I'm not sure when it'll be. But anyway, there's a lot of prep that goes into these events. And there's Heidi down there. There she is, walking up with my tiny sausage dog, who doesn't really like the gravel. And there's another sausage dog down there. So, not only have I been preparing for the Class Business Awards, getting all of that work ready, because we're doing all the sponsor announcements, like the first wave of sponsors announcements from the 5th of January. So I've been having to get all the copy written for that, all the assets written for that, like my VA, my other VA, my press VA has been pulling together all the press releases that are going out on the website. There's a lot of moving pieces going on right now. My brain's literally like, because it's like one launch over here and then one project over here, and they're like, they intertwine. So I'm having to like prep everything, and it's taking up a lot of time. Let me just show you the view. How pretty is the view today? Very, very pretty. And this is why I need to come out for moments like this, to get fresh air, to walk, to let my brain think again before I go back and get back in the office, because I've got so many things going through my head. I'm trying to obviously make sure everything's getting done, because there's a lot of moving pieces, prep-wise, work-wise, to get me ahead so that I can focus on other things. And that's the other thing when you're running this type of business. Like, you're working probably 6 weeks, 8 weeks in advance. So you're always, so you're prepping for like 8 weeks in advance, so that it's done and dusted and you don't have to think about it, and then you can get on to the next thing. Because obviously I've got a massive business plan I'm implementing this year. Like 2026 is going to be a big year with a lot of volume, which means I've got to be really on it. So planning wise in 2025 was pretty insane and pretty stacked. 2026 is going to be like double the workload, hence why I've been building a team. So I've got my ops manager, which is the amazing Jade. I have my social media manager, which is the amazing Kelly Reynolds, and then I have a like PR press blog VA, which is the lovely Jen. And then I'm going to start recruiting, building a team for lead generators and sales, what do we want to call them? Like basically closers, yeah, sales generators, sales lead closers. So I'm going to be starting to build that, and I've also got someone in mind to start working as like a community manager in my group. So they'll start obviously getting involved in conversations, engaging in the group, like basically managing my children's activity business club community. So yeah, there's a lot going on. It's all happening, my friends, it's all happening. If you're coming along for the journey, I can't wait to see what it looks like in December 2026 when I've achieved all of these goals that I've put down on paper. It's going to be massive, it's going to be epic, or I'm going to be dead. Or bankrupt. That could be another option. Could be bankrupt by December, who knows? I could have gone bust. No, I don't, that's not going to happen. That is not going to happen, because whenever I put my mind to it, big things happen. Nothing ever goes wrong. Like, yeah, it goes wrong. Some things go wrong, but I've never not. So I say to Dirk, I've never failed. Like, I literally go again and again and again. That is the only mode I know, is just keep going. Put one foot in front of another. Anyway, let's sign off for today. It's been an amazing day. Let's see what tomorrow brings. Bye for now.